Hey everybody! Just figured I'd do a little video while I'm waiting for my son to wake up. He is sick and he's taking a nap, and I'm not letting him sleep later than 2:30, 3 o'clock because he's been up since 1 a.m. I let him go to bed yesterday at 3 because he wasn't feeling good, and then he woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning for the day. And he's autistic, so I can't really explain to him, definitely go back to sleep. Like, there's no coming in and out of your room. And so my husband and I both were up all night. So anyway, waking him up at 3 and we're going to lunch. So I wanted to talk about just lifestyle things regarding prep and before prep. So pre-prep, you should be doing things that are natural to you, that are very similar to prep. And so when you start prep, it is not like a major change to your regimen. So point being, water drinking your water, so important. We need to make sure we get it in. I shoot for a gallon every day. I don't reach it usually, but just about like an eighth left, like every day left in the gallon, but that's good for me. So, I'm 95 pounds, so a little less than a gallon is good. But come prep time, I should be pushing myself to finish that gallon. So it's like that one step up. It's not like I'm starting from not drinking any water at all to drinking the gallon. So, and plus there's so many benefits to drinking water. Your digestion is better, your skin is better, your energy is better. Every single body system does better when it's hydrated. Like, you name it. So very, very important for so many reasons beyond physique. So drinking that water, finding ways to do that. Like, my water needs to be room temperature. So I get very, very cold if I drink cold water. I do have low thyroid, so that could be, part of it. So like, I get cold regardless of whether it's winter or summer, at night usually, and different times of the month I'm more cold. I don't know why. I haven't like totally pinpointed why yet, but I had to probably track it and write it down and track it. But anyway, so I like room temperature water, or hot coffee. So I'm definitely on that end of the spectrum. I like things hot, not cold. So room temperature water. And then when I get sick of drinking the water, say like once I eat lunch, after lunch, it's natural to want something sweet, but I shouldn't be having dessert after lunch. So I start sticking lemon juice in my water after lunch, and that's like that little sweet kick. Is it always like enough? No. Sometimes I do have something I shouldn't, or a sweet treat that I have made that's like prep friendly. I do not go for much sugar-free things. The only thing that I consume sugar-free, and it's usually just during prep and it's not really on off season, but I just started drinking it again, is my shake. It's RSP Nutrition, and I get it on Amazon, and it is sweetened with stevia. I like the chocolate flavor. I always like chocolate with protein. I feel like vanilla, they just can't nail vanilla. I have not liked one vanilla thing, let's just put it that way, with protein powder. So anyway, I get the chocolate. It has probiotics in it, sweetened with stevia, and it's and I put peanut butter, so I add the fat, I add some carbs. So I put 2 tablespoons, which is 32 grams. Never want to measure it with a regular tablespoon. Always measure it with grams, or else you are going over. Like, guaranteed, you're going over. So measure your peanut butter in grams with your kitchen scale. So I do my shake with the peanut butter. And I forgot really where I was going with this. Oh, it's sweets. Okay, so I'll have that. I'll also make a protein bar that tastes like a peanut butter chocolate chip cookie that's made with oatmeal, and it's sweetened with honey and regular chocolate chips. So there is real sugar in that besides the honey, but there's no fake sweeteners. Like, there's no sucralose, there's no stevia, and it digests really, really well. So that has been like a favorite of mine, and it helped me get through Christmas because it really does taste like a Christmas cookie, except it's a bar and it's satisfying. Like I'll eat it. It's like 300 and I forget, 360 calories, something like that. It's not low calorie, but it's like balanced. I have protein powder in there, unflavored, because if I had flavored protein powder, it would be with fake sweeteners. So I got, I think it's Pro Mix on Amazon. It was on sale on Black Friday and I love it. It is so delicious. Like it's a very pure tasting protein powder. This is not the RSP that I was telling you about. This is something I put in these bars, and it's unflavored, whey protein, grass fed, very good. Just very, and you could tell the difference. It just lays so much better on your stomach. So I'll have that for sweet. But back to the water drinking, I will do lemon in the water pretty much the rest of the day after lunch. And then that way it doesn't taste like just plain water. I labeled my water bottle with a elastic band because my sons, if they drink it, they'll spit it out. Like they hate the lemon in the water because it doesn't have sugar in it. So I definitely, that's something to do too. If you're like tracking your water, you want to make sure your water bottle looks different than everybody else's, and set it apart because it has lemon in it. But so yeah, the water drinking is super important. And that is something you should be doing pre-prep. Like you do not want to be shocked every time you go into a prep and it's like a completely different life. You want it to be your life, but a little bit more focused. I don't even want to say depleted. I don't want to say less. It's more focused. It is actually, it's a really special time, you know, if you stop and like give yourself credit and thank yourself for doing this process simply because you've always wanted to, and it's something that you desire, and it's something on the side, you know, besides like taking care of the family and taking care of the house and taking care of your work, and it's something just for you. And you know, you go into the gym, if you go every day, it's a little something just for you every day. So it presses your reset button so you're good for everybody else for the rest of the day. It is not a chore. It is my like recess. Remember recess in school? It's my recess. And so like the dieting is the part where I have to, it's not as much fun as the gym, but the diet is so much more important that I've learned to embrace it and make it my own, make it my lifestyle. And I'm really trying to learn how to make the prep not be so hard, because if you're pretty much doing it off season, which is a couple hundred extra more calories, then prepping is not like the end of the world, you know? It's not like you have to like not go out when your friends want to go out, or stop doing everything fun. Because if you're already doing it, you find a way to, you know, have your treats and take care of that side of your life, because I don't like suffering. I don't think that's fun. I don't think if you're fit already that you need to. But besides that, even if you're not fit, going on the journey doesn't have to be a bunch of suffering right off the bat. You can do a deficit of 10% from your BMR. And that's not a big difference in what you're already doing. 10% is very little difference, you know. Up the water, you're not even going to feel 10% because your stomach's going to be so full from all the water. So, like, everything does balance out. And I think we just need to stop talking ourselves out of things. There's so many people I think should be totally going on stage because they've always wanted to, or, you know, they love fitness. It's such a huge part of their lives. And that was me. Like, I was an aerobic instructor. I wasn't even driving yet, and I was teaching aerobics classes. I've been into running and into fitness and into personal training my entire life. Never thought I can do a prep, but yet got so upset when I'd see people new to the gym come in, work out for 6 months, and go on stage and look way better than I did, you know? So I was like, you know what, enough's enough. I'm going to do this. And I realized day one, when I started to plug my food into MyFitnessPal that it was so much easier than I thought it would. I was just so aggravated at myself for believing the lie that it's like impossible. It's not impossible. Slow and steady. It's habits change, and it's over time. And I hope this helps anybody who's like thinking about maybe competing or prepping or doing a body transformation, because it is possible. Not only possible, but it could be fun. And you're so proud of yourself. Like, when do we get these stars in our lives anymore? We're not in school. A lot of us are married and have kids and are in like our, middle age. And it's like, when do we get these moments where not only each day we can enjoy something fun like the gym or, diet goals, but like get on stage, like in a sparkly bikini and high heels and get our hair done and makeup done. And it's like, wow, it's like your wedding day. It's like your wedding day for you, like you and your goals get married or something. You know what I mean? It's something to celebrate. It should be celebrated. We should be celebrated. We don't need to get carried away with it, because it is a very selfish sport, and you can go there too, where it's like it turns out to be all about you, and then you start pushing people aside, or people feel pushed aside, and that's not good either. But it all just takes balance. And you do that show, and after that show you show your family how much you love them and how much you appreciate them, and then next time do it better. If you did ignore your family toward the end, if you do it again, make sure you don't. Find ways to like, okay, I could eat these calories right now, so let's enjoy it together, and let's make sure we're all hungry at the same time, and we can like whatever, especially if food like is the center, is really like central to your family, like, and that's how you do family time. I get it. I understand. I'm Italian. So, and I married a German guy who loves to cook. So we're foodies. So, you have to find those little nuggets, and when it's appropriate and all that jazz. And that's it. I hope this video was helpful. I know I'm just babbling, but sometimes I just want to give my thoughts, and I had some time and I had to hear him moving, so I think he's getting up. So have a wonderful day, everybody. Keep up the good work.